Hello friends, today I will share with you how to make apricot jam. There is nothing like your own fresh jam on toasted bread. This is my favorite recipe for summer. With my grandmother, every summer we prepare jam from different types of fruits. Apples, berries, strawberries, cherry, and many more. For this apricot jam recipe, you'll only need a handful of simple ingredients. Just apricots and sugar. For the exact measurements for this recipe, please refer to the description part under the video. First step is to wash our fruits very well. After this, we clean the stone fruit, remove the pit, and chop into small pieces. This time we had 2 kilograms of apricots. So it's very important to measure how many kilograms of apricots you have, because we will use this information for adding the amount of sugar. So as you can see, the size of these apricots is a bit bigger. That's why we chop it into 4 parts. And this is the medium size, and it's perfect for jam. However, you can also use electronic blender to make it liquid and to make it even smaller. So do as you wish. Use blender or just chop into some parts. So as you can see, we have 2 kilogram of jam ready, and for 2 kilogram we prepared 1 kilogram of sugar. The ratio is always 1 to 2. So if you have 2 kilogram of apricots, add 1 kilogram of sugar. If you have 4 kilograms of jam, add 2 kilogram of sugar. In the end, we had around 2 liters of jam. So now we have to measure 1 kilogram and combine it with apricots. This is the most important step, because now we will leave our apricots and sugar for 30 minutes or 1 hour to stay like this, and to let apricots release liquid. And as you will see later, it will become like a syrup. So this is our goal at the moment. You just have to leave it like this for 1 hour or 30 minutes. Of course, you can mix it. However, if you leave like that, the liquid from the bottom will go up, and we will have this kind of liquid syrup type of jam as our first step. So now the third step is to put it to a hard boil. You can stir vigorously until the sugar dissolves, and continue stirring. So now we cannot see sugar, it's just liquid is released. So you have to make sure that it boils and you see this kind of bubbles, so it means that it is ready. You can see, close the lid and turn it off. So you will have this kind of liquid. It is already first step of jam. So now we return it to hard boil. So we have to boil it exactly for 5 minutes. So as you boil second time, you have to bring it to hard boil, and and at the same time you have to have clean jars prepared. And this is the instrument that we use for closing lids. So wash the jars in hot soapy water, rinse very well, then place jars, rings and lids into a pan, cover with water and boil for 3 minutes to sterilize. So we already sterilized our jars while we had our jam boiling. So as it boiled for 5 minutes until it was very hot, we have to put jam into clean jars right after it was brought from oven. And now you have to wipe off the top of the jars to remove any jam, because we forgot to do this step. And you have to place lids on the jars and screw them on tightly. Share in the comments if you succeeded to making this jam. If you try this with toasted bread, it's the best thing in the world. So this tool we have from my grandmother. I have this from so many years ago. It's very useful, and it tightly places the lids on the jars. If you have this kind of tool, you have to buy it, or maybe you have it at home. So maybe you have to make sure that you have prepared this tool and jars, lids, and you will be able to use it, because this is the most important thing. We have two different types of lids, as you can see. First is used with this kind of instrument. The second is just you have to screw on them very tightly. Yeah, we wipe off the top around the jars, and it is ready. You just have to leave it for some time. And we also had a small part of jam left. So as you can see, this is ready. This is on the second day. Thank you for watching our recipe. Please subscribe to my channel, press like, and share in the comments if you could make this jam at home in summer. And please share if you have this kind of recipe, or maybe you have different.